Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
What can I say except you're stuck home and you need a little Disney fix? Hey, it's okay, you're not alone, and that's why Phil's doing this.
Hey, everybody. Sorry there was a delay. I apologize. That's completely my fault. How's everybody? Mom, sorry. I didn't text you back. I have my phone here. I saw that you texted, but I was trying to print out the questions and I didn't do it fast enough. So here we are. I have the questions on my laptop right in front of me right here. And we're going to do it that way. How's everybody doing? Brandon, Bethany, Sam, Mom, Heather, Julia. Who else do we have here? Nate, Crystal. How are you guys? Thank you guys so much for coming on. Do me a favor, everybody here. There's a share button somewhere. Is it here or is it over here? Share this, please. Click share. I'll let everybody know that we're live right now. They're here. Or we're here. I hope everyone's doing well. And yeah, sorry, it's been a couple weeks, and I'm sorry that I haven't done this sooner. I have the bright lights in my face here. You can see my very shiny head is looking fantastic. Kimberly, Rob, Alice, Jason. How are you guys, man? Thank you guys so much for coming on. Kelly just signed on. How are you? Kimberly, I missed you too, man. Again, I want to do this every week. I'm sorry, it's been a couple of weeks. Megan Huffer, what's up? How are you? Thank you for coming on. I normally have a thing here, paper, and I feel kind of naked without it. Don't imagine that at all. You know what? That deserves one of these. Don't imagine the nudity. All right, so the questions are here on my computer, and oh, by the way, thank you to everyone who's watching on replay. If you are not watching this right now, at 6:37 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, May 12th, this is a replay. So you don't have to answer the question. I mean, you can answer the questions for fun, but you don't have to. Dave Monk, what is up, Dave? Long time no see. I'm so excited to have Dave here. Dave has been absent from the group for a while. I hope you're feeling well, Dave. I know everyone here in the group will be excited, and on the live stream will be excited to say hello to you. I see my mom and Bethany saying hi. Do me a favor, guys. Share. Share this if you don't mind. I don't know how many people are watching right now. I'd like to get it up to as many as we can. Let's get it to 65 tonight, all right? So I can't get it that high unless you share it. So share it. We're going to ask some fun questions tonight that are all based on, what do you call? Sorry, I had to move this around. On extinct Disney attractions, okay? Extinct Disney attractions. So we're going to get started in 1 second. Let me get my phone up for it. And listen, there's no prizes tonight. So I don't know. I know a few of you guys are waiting for prizes that I promised, and they're coming. I haven't been to a post office in a couple of months, so they're going to come, but I just haven't done it yet. So they're coming. Mom, Zoe is not participating tonight. She might be watching upstairs, but she's not here as I drink from this Simba mug from Disney on Ice. Check it out. His little head closes. All right. So everybody share. Thank you guys for being here. Let's get started on questions. Let me pull up the timer here on my phone. Was that clock? No, is it clock? Yeah, it's in clock. All right, here we go. So everyone will have 30 seconds to answer each question. And at the end, let's see how many questions we have. We have 15 questions. So everybody keep your own score. And at the end, we will, you can let me know what your score is. So here we go. Everybody ready? Who's ready? Let's do this. Let's get some questions going. Question number 1. What simulator attraction inside the Wonders of Life Pavilion closed in 2007? What simulator attraction inside the Wonders of Life Pavilion closed in 2007? Matt, how are you, man? Matthew Thomas. I'm not going to say your last name because I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I do know it. Thanks for coming on. Again, everybody, if you don't mind sharing this, you'd be awesome. I want a lot of people on tonight. And make sure you're keeping your own score. Keep your own score so we know how you do. I see some correct answers in there. Yes, the correct answer is Body Wars. Body Wars is right. So we have Heather Powers, Matt, Sam Hall, Kimberly. My mom said Michael Jackson. No. Jason. Jason called it Body Star Wars. Let's get a group ruling on that. Do we give Jason the yes on Body Star Wars? I don't know. Nate gets it. Julia gets it. So yes, the answer was Body Wars. You know what? We're not going to use the phone because we're not playing for anything tonight, and it gives me something less to have to look at. So once the first answers start coming in, we'll just go from there. All right. So yes, the answer to number one was Body Wars. Write it down, mark it down, give yourself a point. Question number two. What former Disney Hollywood Studios attraction starred Drew Carey? All right, what former Disney's Hollywood Studios attraction starred Drew Carey? Jason, you know what? Heather says we're giving it to you, so we're gonna give it to you, man. Even though you said Body Star Wars, I don't know, man. What former Disney's Hollywood Studios attraction starred Drew Carey? I'm waiting for the answers. You might see them coming in, but I don't see any. I don't see any answers yet. I have the thing here. There we go. Kimberly gets it right. Sam is confused. Didn't get it yet. Kimberly Scott Gilstead is the first one who got it. Yeah, there we go, Sam. It is Bethany. It's not. Whose line? Sorry. It is Sounds Dangerous is the answer. Sounds Dangerous. Matt, you were super close. Jason, you got it. You didn't put Star Wars into this one. You answered Sounds Dangerous. That is exactly right. Sounds Dangerous. All right. Question number 3. What was the name of the Millennium Falcon? I'm sorry. Let's Millennium Falcon, because now I have Star Wars in the brain. That's not right. Question number 3. What was the name of the Millennium-themed parade in Epcot's World Showcase that ran between 1999 and 2001? And Paul Newman. Paul, is that your real name? Paul Newman? That's awesome. Got it right. Paul got it right. Amy Bolt, what's up? How are you? You don't have to apologize for being late. There's really you're not going to get marked or delayed, or you're not going to get any kind of points taken off for being late today. Number 3 was, what was the name of the Millennium themed parade in Epcot's World Showcase that ran between 99 and 2001? What do we got, guys? Bethany has no idea. My mom is equally impressed with Paul Newman's name. That's a good name. Amy says Y2K Fiesta. That's not right. Julia gets it. Julia's the first one. Tapestry of Nations. We're getting lots of We Are the World is incorrect. Lamp is incorrect. Tapestry of Nations is right. So Sam gets it. Nate gets it. Julia gets it. I think, are they the only 3 that got it so far? Kimberly gets it eventually. And Paul Newman's name is really Paul Newman. That is amazing. Dude, you have the coolest name. Sam. No, it's not We Are the World. Everybody do me a favor. Share. Who's not sharing this? Let's go. Let's get up to, how many people do we have here? Let's go. What do you have? How many people do you have watching this darn thing? I don't know. I can't tell. All right. Question number 4. What was the name? Dude, I can't read. Holy cow. Question number 4. What was the theme song used at the beginning of the Great Movie Ride? What was the theme song used at the beginning of the Great Movie Ride? Sorry, Sam, I thought you were answering We Are the World. It's fine. Again, nobody's taking any points off. Jason said Nation of Tapestries. Yes, this is a castle, and we have many tapestries. Sorry, that's from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. That accent was not correct. Not even close. Julia, thank you for sharing. Sam Hall gets it, kills it first. Hooray for Hollywood is right. That is the answer. We have, let's see. Sam gets it. Matt gets it. My mom gets it, but I'm a little suspect on that one. Julia, close with Here Comes Hollywood, but no cigar. Nate gets hooray for Hollywood. So good job, guys. Question number 5. I can wait, but we don't have as many people on this one, so I feel like Jason gets it. Amy says she saw my mom. She doesn't want to cheat. You know what? I don't know where my mom got it. I swear she did. I mean, I guess she knew. Mom, did you know? Or did you find that? Did you read somebody else's? I'm curious. All right. Question number 5. You ready? Who's ready for number 5? What attraction featured animal-themed boats where guests would board and ride around Magic Kingdom's hub and the Swiss Family Treehouse? What attraction featured animal-themed boats where guests would board and ride around Magic Kingdom's hub and the Swiss Family Treehouse? Mom, Rodney Dangerfield. My mom, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. I didn't know you knew that one. I'm proud of you for knowing it. Beth, thank you. Yeah, the mug is from Disney. This is a Disney on Ice mug that had a snow cone in it. But I'm using it right now to drink a beer out of, actually. So we got some right answers coming through. Terry, how are you? Thank you for coming on. Who got this one right? Sam got it. Jason got it. Julia, Bethany, Amy Bolt, Heather, Paul Newman again, Jennifer, how do you say your last name? Garo. Thank you guys for coming on, by the way. Who did I miss? Jennifer, thank you for coming on. Swan boats is right. Swan boats. Matt, I'm going to give you bird boats that are swans. We're going to count that. Swan boats is correct. So for anyone who didn't get to ride the swan boats, I did not. But there was a swan topiary in the Magic Kingdom for like decades. It's not there anymore with the expansion of the hub. But it was there forever. All right. Question number 6. What former Disneyland attraction replaced the People Mover in the park in 1998? What former Disneyland attraction replaced the People Mover in the park in 1998? And I did mention this before, but this is the extinct attraction trivia. So these are all extinct. All the answers, I hope I did that right. Who knows? I wrote these like 3 weeks ago, so I don't know. When I'm reading them, I'm like, oh man, I don't know the answer to that one. Amy Bolt killing it with Rocket Rods. Of course, Rocket Rods is the answer. Jason gets it. Who else has it? Julia says some sort of magnetic roller coaster. Matt gets it with Rocket Rods. Who else do we have? Bethany says, can Barley found that around here? Barley from what's that movie? Onward. Alice gets it. Sam gets it. Nate, a little off with Rip Ride Rocket. I think it's Universal, right? I mean, that place that we shall not name. Anyway, Amy, good job. It was Rocket Rods. All right, question number 7. Rocket Rods was one of the worst Disneyland attractions of all time, and it replaced the People Mover, which is a huge bummer. Question number 7. What daytime parade featured characters from Chicken Little, Atlantis, and Star Wars riding in vehicles? What daytime parade featured characters from Chicken Little, the very, very popular Disney film, Atlantis, and Star Wars riding in vehicles? Who's got it? Donna Coveley, thank you for coming on. Hope you and your family are doing well. Nice to see you on here. Everybody share. Did anybody share this darn thing? I'm going to add this to the broadcast. Jason, you say your woman is heckin' smart. I'm going to add that only because, yeah, she is very smart, but I'm also going to do you a solid there. Did that stay up there? I got to get that off. How do we get that off there? Hold on a minute, guys. There we go. Jason, you get credit, but not that much credit. Who do we have? We have Julia gets it right. She's the first one. Stars of Motor Cars. The Disney Stars of Motor Cars Parade. Julia got it. Sam gets it. Who else? What do we got? Kimberly gets it. Close, Donna, close. It was a Hollywood Studios Parade, but it was the Stars and Motor Cars Parade. And drinking beer out of plastic isn't as good as you might think it would be. I mean, I did it because it was fun, but not that good. All right, question number 8. Everyone remembers the extraterrestrial alien encounter in Magic Kingdom. What movie was the original concept of the attraction based on? So everyone remembers the extraterrestrial alien encounter in Magic Kingdom. What movie was the original concept of the attraction based on? Matt, actually, I'm drinking a Cape May beer tonight. It's a Cape May Always Ready, I believe. Jason Gall killing it again. Amy Bolt, Jason Bolt, my mom, Patty Gramlich, Matt, Donna, Heather, Jennifer, Bethany, everybody getting it right, killing it. And I have a feeling that you all listen to my podcast. If you didn't even get it from there the first time, I've definitely mentioned it on my podcast a bunch. Yes, it's not aliens, it's alien. But I'm going to accept aliens too. So whatever one you said, aliens or alien, you got it. So mark that as a correct answer on your list. So yes, it was Alien. The attraction was going to be called Nostromo, which was the name of the ship in Alien. And the alien on the attraction was going to be the actual alien from the movie. Now, Disney couldn't get the rights to it, so they ended up making their own thing, which arguably was more terrifying anyway. All right, so is everyone keeping their score? I'm not going to take a score yet, but I hope everyone's doing well. Matt Thomas, can somebody hit the ban Matt button? Because he said that ride stinks. Nah, Matt. No, buddy. Somebody hit the ban button on Matt, please. I want to make somebody a moderator to kick Matt out of here. Because that is one of the greatest rides Disney's ever done. Attractions. I know it was more of a show. You didn't go anywhere. That was a phenomenal attraction. So, Matt, you are off. And I'm sorry you're getting banned. Question number 9. Thank you, Amy. Matt stinks. A little harsh, but you're probably right. Question number 9. What was the only Walt Disney World resort to have its own railroad? What was the only and remains the only Walt Disney World resort to have its own railroad? Who's got it? Jason, the Stitch version was not good. You're right about that, man. Not a good attraction. I like the lasers, though. I liked when the red cannons would go. That was cool. Matt, you're barking up the wrong tree with me tonight, buddy. Who got that one right first? It looks like Sam gets it. Sam says Fort Wilderness. That is exactly right. And then we have Kimberly, Donna, Julia, Amy, Jennifer are all getting it right. Yeah. The Fort Wilderness Railroad only ran from 1974 until 1980. Jason, Nate, you guys got it too. Yeah, Fort Wilderness Railroad. And here's the bonus question. And I don't have any way of really, Matt, I know you're kidding. I'm not worried about it. Here's a bonus question for you. Where in Walt Disney World could you once find, you can't anymore, one of the cars from the Fort Wilderness Railroad? This was up until the early 2000s, I believe. Actually, no, around 2010, I think. Where could you once find a caboose from from the Fort Wilderness Railroad. And Nate, you're right. Some tracks are still at the resort. You can see them if you take a golf cart drive or a walk around. You see some of those tracks are still built into the ground, which is cool. Sam says they have the pictures of it at the resort and in the cabins. I've been to the cabins. I haven't stayed there, but it's really cool. Jason, Heather, Amy. So the actual answer to where the caboose was, as I swing back and forth, the actual caboose was not in Toontown, not in Wilderness Lodge, not at Hollywood Studios, not by Big Thunder. It was actually, if you bought a ticket to Pleasure Island in anywhere from about 1995 to I think around 2010 or so, whenever that went away, there was a caboose in front of Pleasure Island by the Planet Hollywood side or entrance. And that caboose was actually a real caboose from the Fort Wilderness Railroad. That's where you bought your tickets. They had two cast members sitting in there by the two windows, and you could buy your tickets to Planet Hollywood, to Pleasure Island there. So that was actually the old caboose of the Fort Wilderness Railroad. So there you go. How amazing is this? You learn awesome stuff when you're hanging out with me. Sorry, I couldn't say it. When you're hanging out with me. Julia, yes, way. That's where that was from. That caboose, the ticket booth was an actual car from the Fort Wilderness Railroad. All right. Next question. This one I asked a week or two ago in the Disney Pod People group. So here we go. What former Epcot attraction's original name was Sea Venture? What former Epcot attraction's original name was Sea Venture? Veronica Daly, thank you for coming on. I didn't see you there. Happy to have you. Thank you for being here. And let's see, what number are we at, guys? 23. Come on, people. I saw a couple minutes ago there was 23 people in here. Let's go. Share. Get more people in here. Where were we at? Yes, what former Epcot attraction's original name was Sea Venture? Who gets it first? Let's see. Sam. Fittingly, Sam gets it with the Maelstrom. And if you don't believe me, let's see if we can get it up here. Here it is. See it? You can see the sign was actually installed. If you look to the old, this is while Norway was under construction. If you look at the sign over the old queue, it says Sea Venture and not Maelstrom. So there you go. Let's get rid of that. So who gets that? We have, I know Sam gets it. Sam, Matt, is that it? Nate gets it. Sam, Matt, Nate, and let's see. That's it, I think. So it's pretty awesome. All right, question number, where are we at? Question number 11. What show did Food Rocks replace in 1994? What show did Food Rocks replace in 1994? Who's got it? Julia, wasn't that cool, the Sea Venture thing, if you check it out again? I mean, look how cool that is. It was still under construction. You can see the hole in the rocks there from the Maelstrom, and it's pretty cool. So what show did Food Rocks replace in 1994? Jason, the first one to get it. Jason Gall, Kitchen Cabaret is correct. Although I'm going to give it to you, but there's a K. It's double K. Kitchen Cabaret. Jenny Bernier, how are you? Thanks for coming on. And you got your first question right, as far as I know. So great job on that. Amy Bolt says Cooking with Phil Graham. Like, no, that would be an awesome show, but no, that wasn't it. Julia, veggie, fruit. I want somebody to sing that song. Heather gets it. Jennifer gets it. Paul Newman again. Paul, I'm going to have fun saying your name every single time. But Paul Newman gets it. I mean, like, do you race cars? Like, what do you do? It's amazing. But Jenny, Paul, Jennifer, Heather, Uh, Heather Thomas, like, what's up? How are you? Thanks for coming on. Everybody say hello to Heather. Heather, one of the vacationers here at Ear to Their Travel. I say here because this is my office. This is my business right here. Let's close that. Question number 12. What was the name of the attraction that featured Watercraft inspired by Davy Crockett in Magic Kingdom's Liberty Square? What was the name of the attraction that featured Watercraft inspired by Davy Crockett in the Magic Kingdom's Liberty Square? What was it? Everybody, thank you for saying hi to Heather. Kendall, what's up? Thank you for coming on. You're awesome. My mom says you haven't cooked for me in years. Well, that's what happens when you have kids, man. We have kids and a dog. I'm sorry. Crystal, hey, how are you? Thank you for coming on. Sorry, Mom. I try. Listen, I try to keep this thing afloat here. What are you going to do? The first one, Jason Gall on the roll, man. Jason says, Mike Fink keelboats. That is exactly right. Mike Fink keelboats. Sam got it. So far, it looks like just Jason and Sam. I got a couple Frontierland shooting galleries. Incorrect on that, guys. Sorry on that. But yeah, it was the Mike Fink keelboats. Jenny, close on the Davy Crockett canoes, but unfortunately, now I'm bothered by that. That's probably right too. I didn't even think about that, but that's yeah. So if you put the Davy Crockett Explorer canoes, we're gonna give you that too. So give yourself a. Jason is not a bot. I know Jason. Veronica, everybody else, he is not a bot. Jason's a real dude. I know Jason. He and I have interacted before. He's a real person. But if you did answer Davy Crockett canoes, give yourself a point, and then add that to your total. Let's see. Question number 13. We only have 3 questions left. My mom's still trying to figure out Paul Newman. Listen, Paul's killing it. I mean, really, racing cars, answering questions. Question number 13. What former Animal Kingdom attraction featured vehicles named the Darting Dragonfly, Otter Nonsense, Leaping Lizard, Crocodile Belle, and the Hasty Hippo? What former Animal Kingdom attraction featured vehicles named the Darting Dragonfly, Otter Nonsense, Leaping Lizard, Crocodile Belle, and Hasty Hippo? What do you got? I am not a bot, Amy Bolt. But your name is close to bot. I don't even know what that means. Who's got it? Nobody's got it so far. We're waiting. Dinosaurs is incorrect, Mom. Sorry. Good shot, though. Good guess. It's Animal Kingdom. You're right. Donna Kilimanjaro so far is not correct. Jason Gall, Countdown to Extinction is not correct. Sam Collins, I'm excited. This is a hard question. It said former attraction. Remember, former. These are all extinct attractions. So it's not College River Rapids. Countdown to Extinction, technically a former attraction, but not. But dinosaurs are still there, so it's still there. Matt says River Rapids. Donna, I am drinking out of. It is a Simba mug. I've shown it a couple times, but how cool was that? Simba. What do we got? Nobody knows the answer to this one. Julia, yeah, that's my mug, man. Look. The answer, Jenny Bernier at the last minute before I gave the answer, pulls it out. The Discovery Riverboats is right. The Discovery Riverboats had Darting Dragonfly, Otter Nonsense, Leaping Lizard, Crocodile Belle, and Hasty Hippo. Of course, that attraction lasted only months. And then it became the Discovery Riverboat Cruise and then the Radio Disney Cruise. And it didn't work. People didn't know, is it transportation? Is it an attraction? Nothing happens. There were animals. There weren't animals. It didn't last long. So, yes, the Discovery Riverboats. When I worked there at Animal Kingdom in 98, it was a very popular attraction. It had, hour-long waits, and it did nothing. So it was very disappointing. So yes, it was the Discovery Riverboats. Question number 14, 2 questions left. Where could you once find slippery slide falls and upstream plunge? Sorry. Simba is giving me a little bit of indigestion. Where could you once find slippery slide falls and upstream plunge? What do you got? What do you got, people? Let's go. Kendall, listen, I know you're young. It's not my problem. I know you're very young. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Some of these are extinct attractions, right? So this is tough. Yeah, the first one to get this one was Amy Bolt again. Amy, I don't know, man. You're going to be, first of all, you should be hosting a podcast anyway. Second of all, you're going to be taking my podcast away from me. Amy gets it. River Country. Julia has River Country. Jason Bolt. You know what? Jason, you're second, man. Your wife got it first, and you don't count. You don't win. Sam gets it. My mom says Typhoon Lagoon. Incorrect. Jennifer gets it. Jenny Bernier. I don't know what happened to your computer when you were typing that, or your phone. River or something. Jason Gall gets it. Jason Bolt gets it eventually. Kimberly gets it. Nate gets it. Matt gets it. Who else? Jenny, I know you had a hard time with the River Country typing, stuff. Kendall gets it. Crystal gets it. The answer is, of course, again, River Country. Amy killing it. I want to know your score at the end of all this. I want to know everybody's score. But Amy, you've been dominating the second half of this. I want to know your score. All right. Question number 15. Sorry, Mom. Listen, Mom, I know you are not going to get upset. She says always picks me to correct. Listen, I know you're going to be cool. If I have a problem and I correct you later, you're going to be like, whatever. By the way, that's very exciting. That's Zoe's art. My daughter Zoe's on your page. That's really cool. All right. Your profile picture. All right. Question number 15. Last question. On what attraction could you once find Walt Disney's private airplane? All right. On what attraction could you once find Walt Disney's private airplane? What do you got, people? Amy Bolt, I'm looking at you. Where you at? Jennifer, Amy, my mom is the best. She is literally the best. She knows I'm kidding. On what attraction could you once find Walt Disney's private airplane? Amy Bolt, you were not first this time. Kimberly gets it with Backlot Tour. Amy did get it. Donna gets it. Julia, incorrect. I'm sorry, Julia. Who else do we have there? We have Lewis Corey. What's up, man? How are you, Lewis? Lewis gets it right. Matt gets it. Nate gets it. Jason Gall gets it. Heather Powers gets it. Let's see, who else do we have? Sam Hall, Jennifer, Jenny Bernier, Terry Cook. My mom, great job, Mom. Awesome job. See, I didn't make fun of you there. Paul Newman, racing cars, getting answers. Kendall gets it. Terry gets it. Lewis, yeah, we already got it. I already said you got it. So I'm doing well, man. Thank you for asking. All right, what does everyone score? 15. Who had the most right? Sorry, guys. It's an alarm on my phone. Matt, but if you get the Backlot Tour back, you lose Galaxy's Edge, right? So that's, that's kind of I take Galaxy's Edge over Backlot Tour all day, every day. I love Galaxy's Edge tremendously. So who got the most? Jason, 11 out of 15. Mom, you said you got 14 out of 15. I don't know if I believe that. Heather gets 7. Nate gets 11. Kendall, 2 or 3. All right, you got in here late. That's cool. Sam, 13 out of 15. Matt, 11. What do we got? Paul Newman, only 9. Paul, I thought you had more than that. Matt says, never mind on the Galaxy's Edge question. Kendall, yeah, I'm going to do this next week. We'll do this next week. Hopefully Tuesday again. Jenny, 5. Jenny, were you 5 for 5? That's pretty good. Jason claims 16 out of 15. Dude, just killing it left and right, Jason. I'm telling you. Amy says she's giving the points to my mom. Guys, thank you so much. This was a lot of fun. We're going to do this next week. I'll be back, I think, Tuesday night. I don't see my wife, Amy, on this, so I can't guarantee that it's going to be Tuesday, but I think next Tuesday we'll do the same thing. This is a lot of fun. You guys are awesome. Thank you for spending your, 40 minutes. It's a long time. Well, no, I was a little late, but thank you for spending your half hour to 35 minutes with me. You guys are awesome. Jason, where were you getting the answers from then? If you said you did horrible, were you just sitting next to Amy the entire time and just stealing answers? Because it seemed to me like you did well. So you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here, for listening, for watching, for playing along. This is really fun. And I'll see you. Let's do this again next week. Let's do it next week. I will say Tuesday night. Hopefully my kids and the dog will cooperate, and I'll see you then. All right, guys. Have a great night. Thanks. Bye-bye. And you know what's funny is I said bye-bye, but then you hit finish, and then it says end broadcast. So I never know. Like, I'm always like, bye, and then it says end broadcast, so I never get the timing right. So, goodbye.